Hello and welcome to another episode of Working from Home with Aqua. And today we have with us Bhuvan Bhatt. Hi, Bhuvan.
Hi, Rani. How are
Hi.
you?
Why don't you tell the audience what you do at Aqua and where you are?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. My name is Bhuvan Bhatt, and I am heading the R&D Center in India, the full-blown the organic R&D Center, which we have started around 1 year back. And I manage a big R&D team over here and deliver the innovative solutions for Aqua.
Right. And how? I mean, today there are about 25 people in Hyderabad. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
So
And
we we
yeah.
we have added two more people now. Now we are at 27. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. And all of that happened pretty much in a year.
Yes.
And how did it start? How did you start working at Aqua?
So yeah, it's a fascinating story. So one quite fine day, Amir and I spoke. I used to work with Amir Jabi, our CTO, and he reached out to me where he wanted to start a new organic R&D development center, and he reached out to me and we talked about it a bit. And I really liked the opportunity. It was not an easy decision for me though, because I was working with a big organization. I never worked with any startup. So it was a difficult decision for me though, but I really like the conversation and how the industry and what is the vision Aqua is having. And with that vision, actually, I decided to join Aqua and be part of this hyper growth journey. So
Yeah,
that's how it
which
started.
it has been, yes. And and
Yes,
and and you and your team are based in Hyderabad. Yeah, and I mean I'm based in Israel, and part of Aqua is based in Israel as well. And Hyderabad is pretty much the size of Israel population-wise, right? It's about the same size, so not a small city. Uh,
yeah.
and tell us a little bit about the technology scene in Hyderabad. What's going on there in terms of tech?
Yeah, so Hyderabad is also one of the innovative or technology hub for India. So one is Bangalore, which is also in the south side, and
Yeah.
one is Hyderabad, where we are working. And we do have a lot of big organization, big tech setup over here, like the
Mhm.
big campuses, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. The one of the biggest center Amazon is having, which they have set up last year in Hyderabad.
Mhm.
So from the technology perspective, the industry is moving towards cloud, and that's the same trend we are seeing in Hyderabad as well, where a lot of companies and every technology partner is moving towards cloud. And yeah, the journey is going towards that.
And I think a lot of people are not aware that generally India is a big hub for cloud native technology and development, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? How did that happen?
So you see, right now we also do have a lot of banks, right? The big banks which we have in India, and also there are a lot of startup companies which are coming up, and every big organization is investing in India. And the journey around the cloud native, it started, I think, 6, 7 years back, where it was something new for the industry, where a lot of people were not aware where the industry will go. And now the things has been changed. And in this kind of situation, when we are in this, where everybody is working from home, everybody knows the importance of this cloud. Like for Aqua, it's a totally cloud-based company. Everything is
Right.
on cloud. I just need a laptop and I can work from anywhere. So I think that's where the complete tech industry is also moving in India.
Yeah, and we know that a lot of the global companies that we serve. I mean, we're not the only ones who have an R&D team in India. A lot
Yeah,
of global companies, global banks, US based
yeah,
banks have their
yes,
development happening in India, which is where a lot of the newer stuff comes up, and that's mostly cloud native
yeah,
applications. And I remember also if you look at meetups, um, Docker, Kubernetes meetups, cloud
yeah,
native meetups, the biggest ones are in India, right? I mean,
yeah,
the number of members and the size of their uh,
yeah,
meetings and so forth. And so obviously now in India, just like here and everywhere else, you guys are working from home. What's the transition been like? Because you were all in one office originally, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so initially it was not an easy one to do because a lot of people were like, okay, so now we have to work from home. So they were quite uh, disturbed with that, I can say. A lot of people were not interested, even though when actually Aqua declared that we will be working from home, some guys were actually going to office.
Mhm.
So but now I think over the period of time everybody understood it and they have actually created a routine for themselves, and things have been changed now, and we are seeing that the productivity is never going down, and the
Right.
reason for that is people are actually keeping trust on each other. They are doing the communication and they are collaborative with each other, even in this time. So, and one important thing which they have done and which we have done as a team, whatever meetings we used to have, we never changed it. Even the timings also, it is same as it is, so that we are still in the same zone and we are working with the same time zone and everything. And things are happening the same way which used to happen when we were working
And
from.
yeah, and your collaboration with the rest of the company, with the Israeli engineering team, with the US, with sales teams elsewhere, that's all been done through Zoom and Teams anyway, right? So that hasn't
Yes.
really.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe to close off, what can you tell us a little bit about what kind of things the Hyderabad team focuses on in terms of development?
Yep, sure. So Hyderabad team is actually a complete full-fledged R&D center. So what do
Mhm.
I mean by that? So we have started this journey, and we are not just doing the development. So we are actually starting from the research. So we are taking something from the scratch and then doing the research around it. And then after the research, we are going into the design phase where we are designing the application, and then we go towards the implementation and the delivery. So I can say that we are working towards the full-fledged R&D center.
Right.
That's how we are working, and we are taking something from the scratch and taking it to the end and delivering and providing superior customer experience through our innovative solutions.
Great. Thank you, Bhuvan. That was a very interesting conversation. Stay safe, wash your hands. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie.
Bye.
Be safe. Thank you. Bye bye.